What's up, guys? Another day, another dollar. I just got back from visiting friends in Pennsylvania. I lost my keys and I have to drive my girlfriend's car now. Anyway, today's video topic, you're dating a drug addict. I get this email quite a lot about boyfriend or girlfriend. Sorry if the shit's shaking, bro. Like I had to get a phone stand. So I get this email quite a bit, actually, about like girls being like, oh, my boyfriend, he's addicted to hella drugs. You know, his penis never works. You know, he's always out of it. Or guys say, oh yeah, my girlfriend, you know, she got really heavily into, you know, drugs and stuff like that. And all right, there's a couple questions you got to ask yourself, right? You got to break down the situation, analyze how bad this is, right? First off, what are the drugs that they're addicted to? They're spending all their money on coke, you know, and you're dating a cokehead. That is a lot different than, you know, your girlfriend or boyfriend is heavily addicted to heroin. You know what I'm saying? And you go up in their room and shit, right? You're like, hey, baby, what's going on? And they got the fucking, the fucking shit tied on their arm, and they're like sitting there shaking with the needle in their arm, you know, with the spoon on the ground. They're just tweaking and shit. You know, those are two very, very different situations. Let's just tackle the meth and heroin first, okay? If you're dating someone who is currently addicted to meth and heroin, you know, I feel like there's some other issues going on. It's like, how did you even get into this situation? Someone who's recovered, like, I could see that. But currently, like, shooting up heroin or doing meth, those are, like, really hard drugs. You know, those are, like, homelessness type drugs. Like, there's a classification of drug that, like, will make you homeless. That's, like, the people you see, like, homeless as fuck on the streets and shit. Like, this is a bad situation. You gotta leave. You either gotta get someone involved to get them into rehab, or you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a step down from that, right? I mean, there's probably a bunch. I mean, let's say they went to the hospital and they were addicted to, they fucking started taking painkillers and shit. That's also really, really bad. You know what I'm saying? Painkillers are opiates. You know, you probably have to send them to rehab. You know what? Let me save you some time. Most of these are probably going to end up pretty bad. You know, I mean, because I feel like if you're dating someone who's addicted to something, you know what's crazy though? I think outside of meth and heroin, I mean, obviously, all of it's bad. You're dating a fucking addict. I feel like the thing that would be a really bad one to date is an alcoholic. I think that would be like, and I'm not saying like like they like to drink 3 times a week. They like to have like margaritas at night. They get kind of drunk. Like, yeah, you drink too much, but I'm talking like a true fucking alcoholic. Like the type of shit, like that's the type of like domestic violence shit gets involved, you know? I feel like it makes you fat. You know, at least like if your person was addicted to cocaine, they're going to be skinny and shredded or something. They're addicted to alcohol. They're gonna be fat and bloated and fucking out of it all the time, you know, and sweaty, you know, and want to hit you and shit. I feel like alcohol would be a really bad one. You know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously it's all bad. I think realistically, a couple questions you got. How much do you love this person? If you love them a lot, you know, you got to get them some help. I don't know how you even got into this situation. But if you don't like them that much and they're just doing a bunch of fucked up shit, then, you know, you just leave them. You know, just leave them. Like, you gotta go. You know, this video's going, if I'm being honest. Like, I'm a little rusty. But, yeah, I mean, obviously, in any addiction type scenario, it's gonna be really bad. And you should probably not date an addict or risk becoming an addict yourself. You know what I'm saying? I feel like heroin is like one of the, heroin would be so bad. I feel like heroin's one of those drugs where it like makes other drugs like, I don't know, not like, okay, obviously we know at clubs and, you know, raves and stuff like that, people do drugs. There's people there that do drugs, you know what I'm saying? Cocaine, ketamine, maybe shrooms, acid, smoke weed, you know what I'm saying? Right? Let's be honest, it's normal with these types of things. You go to Miami, half those motherfuckers got, you know, their nose in the snow. You know what I'm saying? They're going down the slopes. Like 80% of them. Okay? Right? So you see someone pull out a bag of coke, right? Are you really surprised? No. You know what I'm saying? Is the vibe still, hey bro, people do that shit here, you know, vibes are going. And someone pulls out a fucking heroin needle, right? They pull out a spoon, they start tying up their arm, they start getting the lighter out. See, now everyone's like, ooh, you know, this shit went from, you know, normal club going out vibes to dark. You know, this shit just got dark. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. It's just that fucking vibe killer. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm gonna make some music today. I'm fucking out of it, bro. I got 2 hours of sleep last night. Yeah, bro. So I hope you guys are doing good. Yo, hit my email if you guys have any issues. I'll make an email video. Code Horsemeet on Civil Regime on Friday. And I have a song. So like Avex, dubstep producers, dropping an EP on Friday, and we have a collab on it. So you know, listen to a collab, the first Meet collab. Go listen to that shit. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.